Hi everybody. Incredibly, I have to cover up my face so I can see, so I can stay alive, basically. Uh, Pretty much as a calm before the storm. We've got everything done that we can get done. This will probably be the last live video before this thing really starts gearing up in a couple hours, more or less about 11 o'clock tonight. Right now it's to the outside of Miami, so Miami's doing fine. And problem is it's going northwest and it's heading right for Orlando, and I'm west of Orlando. So it's just going to hug that coast and do some significant damage. Um, it's funny how 100 miles can be 100 to 50 miles can be the difference between catastrophic and complete destruction and just getting out of the woods banged up a little bit. Um, we're in Lake County and we have a tropical storm warning, but we are floating on such a thin edge that it goes beyond belief. So these things are very serious. The media will hype things up, but you also have to take these things very seriously. There's a lot of things that happen with them, and from the way the wind starts blowing one way with the rain, and that loosens up the ground, and then once the ground's loosened up, and say you have big trees, then when you get the backside of the storm, you get the wind blowing the other ways, and that's how a lot of trees come out of the ground and fall and stuff. So we're holding our breath. Basically, we got my mother-in-law that lives 2.5 miles down the road. I am actually going there. Justin is going to have to play man of the house and watch this house. So we try to split up and make sure both properties are safe. And what you do is basically, so you can hear another big, huge squall starting to come through. This is going to be a tough 24 hours, and we're going to be pretty wiped. So, as far as live events and stuff like that, we're hoping Friday. The best thing that can happen is that this thing takes a turn to the west. I mean, yeah, to the east, and then hey, we're all here playing games tomorrow night, but that doesn't look the way it's going to be. Friday's going to be a very rough day for us. I spent the day dealing with some work stuff, and then coming here and trying to get everything squared away here. Uh, it's amazing how people panic, and they will, if anything were to be announced, people will cut each other's throats. I mean, it's just, it gets to that point. There's some people that try to help others, but boy, I'll tell you, it gets nasty out there, especially when you're trying for gas or to get gas or ice or anything like that. I mean, fortunately, we're smart enough where we were very well prepared ahead of time, but this is just one of those things. So pretty much the way things will go, we're praying that we can keep the power. If we keep the power, we'll be live probably Saturday night. I think we'll be playing this, which I'm going to probably crack open real soon. I'm taking a bunch of rules with me. Hey, Shu, how are you, my friend? We're going to take a bunch of rules with me, and I'm going to read a bunch of things. Um, we were talking about Dan Verson games yesterday, so I'm going to take that Gaudo leader, and I think I'm going to take a couple other ones that I have hidden in there. Matter of fact, I'm going to open up the door here. I'm going to go out of sight for a second. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I think. Oh, I have to move a few things. I had to pop out of sight for a second. Look at this. Just constant stuff that needs to be opened. Never even opened dead of winter. But we plan on doing it very soon. Here's something I haven't found, seen in a long time. Car Wars, the old Car Wars stuff. God, I didn't even know I had it buried up there. I'm gonna have to make some some cars for it. That's what I was looking for. Tiger Leader. I think I'll mess with that a little bit while I'm up there. Alright, put this up. This game I'll probably never do. I didn't hear good things about Ghostbusters, but I got it anyways. Hey, Nathaniel. Wow, Car Wars. Kids are like that. Ugh. And throw that up there. Maybe put New Bedford up there for now. Make some new room. If you're over prepared, it will turn out to be nothing. Yeah. If you're underprepared, it'll be a disaster. Good luck with the storm. Hate multiple day power outages. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm really kind of worried about. Hey, this is John from New York. We met at. I remember you. I remember you. Stay safe from hurricane. We will. You were very nice at the Dice Tower Con. I mean, it was a nice moment. I just didn't expect to have that kind of kindness and people actually be as kind as they were. So, ice cool. Let's take a look at it. Oh my God! So what happens here? Oh, so these things are like little round things. I have no idea what the heck this is. So you have little rooms that, if I don't break it, and all the boxes. Oh boy, the kids are gonna crap if they see this. There's boxes within boxes, and I think they all hook up together. Yeah, because they're all separate rooms. So it becomes like this huge thingamabob. Alright. That's cool. If I show them this, they'll want to play. But I do have to get over to my mother-in-law's. That's one of the games that we were hoping to play. Let's see. Hey Rob, hope it's going well. Thank you. You're most welcome. The only problem with Ghostbuster is it gets repetitive. However, if only played a few scenarios at a time, it's actually great. Oh, all right. Because I was thinking of painting it and doing a few other things. The real worry here is I'm worried because we started undoing the garage door because we're going to start sealing it. We're going to seal that whole area, and that's where the $5,000 is going to come. Is we are making this into a studio, of course, and I'm worried that the garage door will hold up properly. Now, if I lose everything, it's all right. I'll figure it out. It'll take a little while, but I'll get everything back. I'm not worried about that. We've got plenty of bags. Justin's under strict orders to keep an eye on everything. I know something's wrong when Kitty Cthulhu, or Abby as she's known, runs into my daughter's room and hides under the covers. And she's nowhere to be found out here. So you know something's coming. McTrizzle, good to see you. How are you, my friend? Joe, yeah, you're up at, you totally miss everything. It's funny how Florida works. Like you go another 30 miles west here, You know, it'd be about 30 miles an hour wind, a lot of rain. You know, just a basic storm. You come 30 miles that way, you know, there's devastation that's going to happen. It's just you live on a razor's edge. You know, they go, oh well, this storm's 400 miles wide. Yeah, from 5 mile an hour winds to some light rain to 20 mile to 30 mile. You know, and then the closer you get, the real area you have to watch out for is a concentrated area where you have sustained winds of 130, 140 miles an hour, and that eye, because that's where the real power. But then as it goes out, it gets weaker, still dangerous. But those bands, it's the bands. So we're hoping to stay safe. You know, we're nervous about it. We take it very, very seriously. You know, some people take it as a joke. Um, but you know, we'll just hang tough. And I hate when I put the stupid. Uh, this thing sets itself with the autofocus. I don't know why. There you go. So we're hoping to get We're hoping to have power Saturday. Dennis, how are you, my friend? And get some things done. Also today, I've been working on the Patreon, and some of the stuff that I have planned is just absolutely, it's going to be awesome. We're going to be exposing some of that, the the box of goodness that's coming up. Now, we'll have 20 games in it if we hit the the last goal, but right now it's just at 10 games, but the 10 games are good. I mean, you're getting some good stuff. I mean, there's some money that was put out, and I can tell you this much: we're all set. And then December's going to be even better. There's always going to be surprise things and stuff like that in it, and I'm really excited about doing that every month. So you know, even those people that just donate $1 get some really really cool stuff. Notice how I said cool stuff. Um, Also, what else did we have going? Yeah, just kind of, you know, I'm just coming on right before the end. I put up the review of Secrets of the Lost Tomb. You know, I gave my thoughts about it. You know, try to keep everything kind of, you know, I like the game, like I said, and you know, you have to watch it for yourselves. What else? We're gonna resume painting next week. You know, hopefully it's all here, so I can can do it. You know, we'll see how it goes. Uh, Other than that, let's see, what do we got going? A lot of stuff. You know, this storm really throws a monkey wrench in a lot of the fun things that I was hoping to do. I mean, we were hoping to really do a bunch of games this weekend. We're going to do them, but Friday's definitely going to be out. I may leave the camera here and let them film and give you their take of the storm. I think that'd be kind of neat. Thank goodness we don't get storms like that in the UK. Keep safe. Apart from the family, do you have a gaming group you go to? Nah, nah. I pretty much keep to myself. It's kind of a funny thing. I don't know why. Um, the only gaming group I can say I go is with the Dice Tower, because we get together usually once a month or you know every 6 weeks, and we'll play a couple games while I'm down there. It's usually I'm filming or doing something for Battling Brushes that we all get together and we play with each other. But other than those guys, I really don't play with anyone. Um, I, 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 I often wonder why that isn't. That is. I think I'm just so used to having the kids here, but at some point, you know, that's going to have to change. When was the last When was the last time a storm of this magnitude moved through the area? 2006. So we've been overdue. Hurricane and you know, to be honest with you, I've told my family this. You know, we always have discussions about things with the world overpopulated the way it is, and you know, the rising global effects. and the weather changing and polar caps and the earth constantly changing, there's going to be a category 7, category 8 type of storm that is going to hit, because nature has a way of making things right. And, I hate to sound doom and gloom, but, these things are going to be more common. And I think you're going to have devastation. The earth always tries to fix itself. It has its own defense system. And I believe that it will start applying it sooner than later. Of course, that raises a complete philosophical debate, which can go on for days, years, and so forth and so on. Florida, I'm a Northeast guy. I've always been a Northeast guy. So, you know, when we moved down here, it was kind of very much kind of a big shock for me. I can handle snowstorms. The thing is, I can't control wind. I can keep the family warm. If power goes out, you throw another log on the fire. That's pretty easy. You can't weather, the wind. You can't stop the wind. You can't stop your house from being blown apart. You know, I'm going to buy a farm on higher ground. Well, there you go, Punk. That's the way to do it. Punk Reaper, cool name. Uh, yeah, you got to find the right area for you. But we love it down here, but you pay a price. You're going to pay a price for living in paradise. And the weather's good, and usually 10 months out of the year, you got those couple of months in the summer. Boy, I tell you, it will take and suck the life out of you. And it does. The summers are tough here. Kevin, how are you, my friend? Stay safe, Rob. My dad moved from the coast after Andrew and took to the mountains. Couldn't take the hurricanes and loss of power anymore. Exactly the point. One of the reasons we had a chance to live on the coast, but first of all, I didn't want to live by the water. I like living by the lakes. Um, I like living out in the middle of nowhere. I didn't want to be where everybody could be, and that's why we're in Central Florida. We're more uh, near the Ocala area. So if you guys look at a map and see where this thing's going to go, we're actually in Lake County, and the way it goes, I'm going to try to draw this the other way. There's this, and then it comes out here like this, and then that's Lake County. We're right at a crux here. That's Marion County. So here's the coast, and we're somewhere here. The way the storm's coming, it's doing this. So from here to here is a huge difference. So you have the coast here, and you got the eye that'll be here, but all these bands will be whipping in on us and really causing bedlam. Now, if it moves out here a little bit, that's a huge difference for us. And all it has to do is just do that much, and we're that much safer. But if it moves this way, we're that much more in danger. So it's going to be a nerve-wracking 26 hours, and I'm going to try to have. I'm going to give. Matter of fact, I'm going to let Janice film a lot of stuff, so you'll probably get a lot of silly stuff because I'm going to be over with my mother-in-law and making sure that she's okay. I'll spend some time with her. Probably bring some DVDs. We have a generator, so maybe I'll bring some stuff that I think that she'll like. She very rarely gets to watch a lot of the old sci-fi stuff that she likes, so we'll make a time of it. Trevin, how are you, my friend? There is nowhere that doesn't have bad weather. Hurricanes on the east, earthquakes on the west, tornadoes in the middle, blizzards in the north. I like the blizzards, but hurricanes tend to be the worst. Well, I'll be honest with you. Earthquakes, I think, are pretty bad because they're you can't prepare for them really. So they're pretty deadly. Big Bang, how are you, my friend? I'm really looking at this Ice Cool game. I do have to get over there in about an hour or two, but we were hoping to get this thing all kinds of squared away. Oh, so you match up the numbers and you put the little fish and the fish hold the thing together. So get a load of this. I'm gonna take some of these out. These kids are gonna love this game. They love dexterity games, of course. There's been a couple that they don't, and I just don't know why. But you can take this, put it onto this like so, and then you take the fish and you put it, and that's how it holds together. So it's a dexterity flick game. So there's all kinds of things that are going on. That's funny. So if you guys get a chance, go get this. Ice Cool is on my list to get. Looks like a blast. They have it at Cool Stuff. I don't know how many they have left, but I did jump on it. I had to get Ice Cool. I saw it at Gen Con. I just didn't have a chance to take a look at it. You have to arrange the 5 boxes, put 4 white fish tokens on marked spaces. Okay. Shuffle all the fish cards, put them face down. All right, man. You guys want to take a look at this? You can build better homes for earthquakes. One survived for 25 years in Los Angeles and lived through a few. Do you want me to put this together and show you how this works? I don't know if you guys have seen Ice Cool. Maybe we'll just do a live review and we'll learn it real quick. It can't be that hard. So, you know, it looks like, hey there, just a few days to my first visit to Essen. We'll buy Ice Cool there. Okay, well, how about if we take a look at it and see if it's worth it? All right, let me move this behemoth out of the way. Let me put that up there. Put that over there. See, I got a whole bunch of stuff on the table. All right. Move this sideways a bit. And move that down there. All right. All right. Turned out to be an update. Hey, Matthew. That's a bad name around here right now. Hi, Rob. Stay safe. We are trying. Actually, here in Kentucky, we don't get much in the way of extremes. Tornadoes are rare. No earthquakes. Yeah, Kentucky's a nice place. I've been there a few times. Let's see. All right, so where does this go? Have you had a chance to play any scenarios for Time Stories? Yes, we did. We played the first one. We really liked the game. We got away from it because we were waiting for the other expansions. We didn't want to burn through it. So now we have them all, and I think we are going to revisit that very soon because they keep on saying, you know, we should play Time Stories again. We forgot the first story so much, and we didn't finish it, that I think we'll be at the point where we can actually go back to it. Okay, that goes like that. Oh, this is a left, right. Green. That'll go over here. Like that. Okay. Let's get this all kind of in view here. And then this would go like this. So this is a good size kind of little area here. All right, let's try to back this up. No, I'll bring it closer. Okay, there we go. I'm catching up on my YouTube. Well, welcome, Russell. Been to Kentucky twice here. Investigated Waverly Hills Sanctorium twice. What about Gato Leader? I'm going to be reading that over the time. You're a little far from the mic. Yes, I am. Sorry about that. The mic's actually on the camera, so I will move a little bit closer. Ugh. All right, so let's take a look. So you put that together. There's 4 white fish tokens. Okay, I think that's this. So you do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, okay. I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Of course I'm doing it wrong. And that would go on that. And this would go on that. There we go. Oops. Okay. Match up all the colors. There you go. That makes sense. Make sure all the colors are put together. Oh, let me see here. I hate when I get my. Wouldn't Time Stories be really spoiler heavy for a live stream? Yeah, it would be. When you play Dead of Winter on Halloween, will you use the Long Night expansion? Yeah, why not? I got my Sec 4 ones painted, and I got a decent amount of work done on my Sec 4 2s from Mercs. Going very well. Glad to hear that, Jason. Kevin said to take care. Thank you. We're going to do the best we can. All right, draw pile. Oh, wait, hold on. We're supposed to separate some cards here. Okay. Those come out. The rest are all just shuffle all the fish cards and put them face down in a pile easy to reach. The player who saw a penguin most recently becomes the catcher of the first round. Well, we all saw, because we do everything as a family, so who saw the penguin first? That would be kind of difficult. So these are 1, 2, and 3 victory points. Here's the penguins that come with the game. That's funny. So I'm going to try to explain this as easily as I can. Hey, my name's Jen, and I see you are ready to begin the game. I want to help. I want. Oh God, this is funny. Okay, so the yellow fish go with the yellow dude. The red fish go with the red dude, and so forth and so on. So these actually come out. Until they see this, they're gonna. If you want penguins to move in a straight line, put your finger in front of it and make it a push. Oh, you can, yeah, you can spin them and stuff like that. Believe it or not, you can also jump. Really? Oh, you hit them in the head, and that makes them jump? Wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, I get it. And if you want them to spin, yeah, there you go. Okay. So we figured that out. So we got our techniques done. Flick your penguin around the school until he's back. Once you're done, let's get players get some practice in. All right, playing the game. The game consists of as many rounds as there are players. So if there's 2 players, there's 2 rounds. Except in the 2-player game. Oh, okay. In each round, one player is the catcher and the other player are the runners. Each round consists of 3 phases. Roundup phase. Each runner attaches one of their fish tokens on each of the 3 doors marked symbols with fish. So if I was the red guy, I'd put one there. I'd put one here. And I would put one there. There you go. And if somebody else, let's just say was green, they would put theirs there and there. And same would be for blue. I can see where this game would get. This is probably the only game where everybody would get ugly once again. Because you can't play normal games with those kids. Okay, well, if you're ever up this way, Cincinnati, you're welcome here. We can play some King's Armory. I would love that. Matter of fact, that's one of the games we were planning on playing this weekend. We game a game night on Tuesdays if you'd like to come. Punk Reaper, you talking to me or to Rob? Said Kevin. Rob, hello, good sir. Hello, Sith Knight. How are you? So we're taking a look at this. Okay, it's time to go. The rounds are played in a clockwise order. Okay. Starting from the player on the left of the catcher. So let's say the blue is the catcher and these two guys are the runners. Just for heck's sake. The catcher, okay, each runner is attached. Okay, it's only, okay, so if the blue is the catcher, he does not put his fish up there. There we go. So I think everybody gets to be a catcher. Each runner attaches one of their fish tokens on each of the 3 door marked with the fish symbol. The catcher places his penguins in the kitchen. The catcher pushes his penguins in the kitchen. Where's the kitchen? Oh, here's the kitchen. So there you go. He's in the kitchen. Anywhere within the red line area. Okay, that seems as good as anywhere. The placement of the runners is described below. All right, well, let's describe it. It's go time. The round is played in a clockwise order, starting from the player on the left of the catcher. So in a 4-player game, the sequence goes runner, 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 catcher, then repeats until the round ends. A player's turn consists of 1 flick. The player on the left of the catcher starts the round by flicking his penguin on the red circle in the classroom. Oh, on the red circle. Okay, so here's the circle. That's the classroom. So we'll just keep these 2 dudes here. So we did have those guys right. And flick it. Then the next player goes clockwise, does the same. The catcher starts from the spot in the kitchen where he placed his penguin during the round setup. In each next turn, the player flicks the penguin from the place where it stands at the beginning of the turn. Note, for runners, first flick of the game, if he fails to move away from the red circle or the runner lands back on the red circle, he must repeat his flick until he moves his penguin away from the red circle. Okay. Events that can happen in a player's turn. If the runner completely goes through a door with a fish token of his color on it, he takes it and draws the top card from the fish card draw pile. You will look at the card and put it face down, partly covering the color. Oh, you would look at the card, put it down face down, partly covering your color reminder card. Each fish card gives as many victory points as the number of the numbers on the card. It is possible to go through multiple doors and score multiple fish during your turn. Okay. If your flick is good enough, important. Going through the door completely means that before the flick, the entire penguin is on one side of the door and then flicks all the way through the other side. Jumping over doors. If you make a jump over the doors with your color fish token on it, You do not receive the fish token. You must move through the door to receive the fish token. That ain't cool. If the catcher at any point during his turn touches one or more runners, he takes away their ID cards. Also, if a runner at any point during his turn touches the catcher, the runner must give his ID card to the catcher. ID taken. If a runner's ID card has been taken, don't worry, he's not out of the round and can still continue to play and collect the fish. Ice skates. If you have 2 fish cards with value 1, you may turn them face up at the end of your turn and immediately take another turn and flick your penguins following the regular rules. You do not lose these cards and still get points for them at the end of the game. These cards remain face up, so you do not use them again for an extra flick. Also, you get 2 turns. This ability may be used by both the catcher and the runner. Okay. The end of the round ends when any runner has collected all 3 fish tokens of their color, or the catcher has caught all the runners. He has all their ID cards. Now that the round has ended, each player starts with the catcher drawing 1 card from the fish card draw pile for each ID card they have. The catcher will always get 1 fish card for his own ID card, plus an additional fish card for each ID he captures. A runner will only get a fish card if he wasn't caught. If he wasn't caught. The player takes back their IDs and 3 fish tokens for the next round. Okay. The player to the left of the catcher becomes the new catcher for the next round. Start a new round. And you would do that till everybody goes once. The game ends after as many rounds as the number of players. Each player will be the catcher once. Count up the victory points of your fish cards, and the player with the highest total of victory points becomes the winner. Don't forget to also count the revealed ones. In case of a tie, the player with the most cards becomes the winner. Well, that's interesting. Okay, let me take a look here. Hello all. Hi Rob. Hope you're staying safe. So far so good. Puma, how are you? Okay, so basically here's the way it goes. So this guy's off. Now he's going to decide to go this way. Okay, so that's his first turn. This guy's going to go this way. All right, so now this is the catcher. So he's going to decide on who he wants to get. Who can he get? Well, he's going to try to go that way, and he does. So now it's this guy's turn. He's going to try to go through this door, which he does. Oh, he almost went through 2. So he gets 1 fish, and he gets 1 ID card. 1 card. So we'll put that over here. We'll move this back a little bit. We're going to go that. No. We'll go that way so you guys can see. So Red's already in the lead. And everybody has their special ID card, so you would put your ID card there. Okay. Now who's the other guy? Green. Okay, so the green guy would go here. So he went. Now he's going to try to go through. Oh, and he stinks. So now it's the blue guy's turn. And he stinks too. So now Red's going to come through. And he's going to pull another fish. And he's going to get 1 of these cards. We're not going to look at him. Well, yeah, we're going to. Oh, he's got 2 1s. He can take an extra turn. So he's going to turn him face up. And where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. So he's going to come and just do that. So now it is green's turn. He's going to try to spin his way through, and he could not. Now it's, oh, that was really bad. So now it starts with the red guy. And he just went through the same thing that he went through. The green guy's going to go, and he gets his first. So he will go here. And we just quickly looked at that. My God, I'm a horrible fish player. Hope you guys are high and dry, trying about all of you East Coast folks, thinking about all you East Coast folks. Yeah, we're hanging in there. We're just trying to ride this out and trying to learn this game. So now it goes back to this guy. So he's going to go like that, which was an utter failure. The green guy wants to go through here, even though that's quite a risk, but it paid off because he gets another card. Oh, okay. So now he hit him. So what happens is we get his ID card. So he's out of the game for the time being. So now red here is going to try to spin through there, and he does not do very well. And blue is going to go. Oh, and he hit him and got his ID card. So, plus his ID card, which is blue. So, the round would end. They did not get all three fish to end the round, but they got cards each. So now, blue would get one for his ID card, and then two for each ID card he has, and then he hands them back. So, very cool. Let's see. Darn old man hands worry about all that East Coast folks. Yes. Yeah, we're a little worried about it. Nothing but drizzles here in Tampa, but my uncle in Miami is saying that it's coming down heavy every now and then. Yeah, it's pretty much, even up here, it's come down heavy every time. Time for us to start our hurricane parties, LOL. Green isn't out of the game when he lost his ID card. Oh, he would still go? Okay, so he would have probably went. Let's see what would have happened. Maybe he would have went through there. Okay, that makes sense. I screwed it up. So what would have happened was special situations and red line. Sometimes the red line is covered with artwork in such cases. The line is considered to be present. If a penguin is close to a wall, doors and part of the walls, or stuck in a door before your flick, you may place it on the closest free point on the red line, so the center of the penguin is on the line. Oh, okay. All right, so you get to move away from the edge and put it on the line. Getting stuck in the door. Okay. You have to go completely to get the thing. Before you flick, if you're looking directly from the top of the door and you can see a small part of your penguin on either side of the door, you can place it on either red line of the room. Okay. All right. Jumping out of the game. If your penguin jumps out of the box, meaning all 5 boxes, it is put back into the box at the exact point where it started, and your turn immediately ends. All right. I think I explained this game pretty good. Green isn't out of the game. I never met people who like dexterity games as a junior. What are your family's favorites? Oh, God, that's easy. Disc Duelers. They love that game, and I went and I went to level 99 at Gen Con, and I said, hey, when are you guys coming out for an expansion with this? And they said, um, we're not. And I said, why? They go, the game is highly unpopular. I go, oh my God, my kids love that game because they wanted more characters and stuff like that. They will play that game and fight to no end. Now, with that said, I tried to get them to play Flick 'em Up. I went out, I saw it at Dice Tower Con, and I put it out there, and they looked at it, they tried it, and all you heard was, yeah, that's okay. There was nothing for them to get personal. Read the part about losing IDs again. I think you still finished the round. No eliminations. Yep, you're right. I did it long. I've never and they hated that game. So I tried Catacombs. I said, oh my God, they'll love this. Dungeon crawl, dexterity. This is a home run. Everything you could ever want. So we tried the second edition, and yeah, it's all right. They didn't care for it. So it's really kind of weird. But then we broke out Pitch Car. Oh, and they will play Pitch Car until there's no tomorrow. They will play it to no end. Tumbling Dice, is Tumbling Dice a dexterity game? Oh yeah, it is. They love Tumbling Dice. So they're really hard to figure out as far as dexterity games. This is a game I know they will like because everybody gets a shot at it. So I think this is actually very, very cool, and I should play with them. Matter of fact, I think Saturday, I'm hoping we have power. We will do this. We will do this game now that I know how to do it, and we'll add in a couple other work replacement games. Um, so they'll be excited to see that. Catacombs. Do you mean Dungeon Fighter? No, I mean Catacombs. There's a dexterity game called Catacombs, Adam. So I think that's the way that'll go. And if I show this to them, they are going to freak out. Because this is a pretty decent sized game. And it all fits in that little box. So that's kind of cool. This is really, really cool. And with my flick ability, they're doomed. Dungeon Fighter, I was thinking of getting, but you know, with the way they were, I don't know. Would you consider Carnival Zombie a dexterity game, considering it has that zombie thing where you have to place the zombie cubes you've killed? I've never played it. I probably should. Um, I just got so tired of zombie games, to be honest with you. So this is a cool little game. So I'm going to say, I'm not even going to tell them too much about it. I'm just going to leave this here. Actually, I should probably pack it away in case these doors come crashing down. And that way it'll stay dry someplace. But this is really cool. They're gonna have a heart attack when they see this game. So hopefully we don't lose power and we can be back up on Saturday night and really do some really, really neat stuff. The neat thing about this is they tell you how it goes. This is number 4. And this is number 2. Yeah, get over there. This is number 3. Number 4. And then this one goes in here. So everything just goes in here really, really nicely. And then you just put a cover on it. You just put a ring on it. There you go. So there you go. We played a round of Ice Cool. Should have done this separately. What the heck was I thinking? Could have done this as a review. But I'll put it in the thing. I'll put it in the thing. So there you go. Ice Cool. Boom. I think that's pretty cool. Love the box thing with the Ice Cool. I know, that's really, really cool, isn't it? Lord Dragon, how are you, my friend? Dead of Winter, flick 'em up. Oh yeah, that's right. I heard it. That one I think will be a home run with the kids for some reason. I don't know why. I think they'll really like that. All right, I'm going to try to get things going here and try to keep things safe as I always do. We're going to get going. I've been on an hour and it's almost 7 o'clock. I'm going to head up Cube Quest. I got to get my hands on that. That's another one I heard that was a lot of fun, and I think we would have a lot of fun with it. So I, everybody's got an update. We're doing okay so far, and we got to look at Ice Cool, and hopefully we'll be back Saturday. We'll see how it goes. Everybody have a good evening, and we'll see you soon. Don't forget, I changed some of the levels on Patreon for those of you that have not signed up, and that we've got a lot of really, really cool things that are coming up. That's all right, Sith Knight. This will be up in a few minutes, and you can just rewatch it. It's just me talking about a lot of stuff. We'll talk to you soon, and thanks for watching, everybody.